Hello guys, welcome back to another episode on World Conqueror 3. This time we're gonna choose the 5th general. There are many contenders for the 5th spot. Let's begin with London. In London we have Montgomery, a very powerful panzer general, and even has a 2-star in artillery. Has a lot of health, but costs a lot. So I advise you not to buy Montgomery. Dowing is an interesting choice. Some of you buy him, but I don't advise to buy him either. Alexander, one of the hard choices for the 5th spot. He is very powerful and medal-wise, but he lacks any marching ability. So I don't advise you to buy him as your 5th general. In Berlin, Rommel, a very powerful panzer general, but costs a lot. Rundstedt, very powerful if you can manage to of his mountain fighting ability. Could be a choice. Kesselring, powerful because of his mountain fighting ability. You can choose him if you want. Lieb. Lieb is one of the most powerful artillery generals. If you want, you can just choose him right away, but I advise you to search for better ones. In Moscow, we have Rokossovsky. Rokossovsky is powerful and is a marshal, but Konev, powerful double-rolled. He can be used quite as comfortably as infantry, but he costs just too much. Chuikov, very powerful general, don't cost that much, but we can have better choices. Vasilevsky, he is one of the most powerful infantry units in the game, if not the most powerful, and he is very good even as artillery. So one of the top choices. Govorov, also one of the top choices because he's very powerful artillery, and the only problem with Govorov is his health. To promote Govorov to a significant health is very hard, and that makes him fall behind some generals, some other alternatives. Vatutin, powerful, but you can buy him only if you really need a second panzer. That is not that expensive. In Nanking, we have Lin Bi. He also is one of the top choices for the 5th spot. He can be used as infantry, but he is not that powerful. Whereas as an artillery, he is a top class. So choose him if you want. I really advise choosing Lin or Vasilevsky for the 5th spot. Zhu, powerful, medal-wise, but we can have better generals. Li is an interesting choice for those of you that want to protect the cities. He is very useful in the mission Hold the Ground, but I think there are better choices, because most of the time you don't need to protect the city, but just attack as much as you can. In Japan, we have Nagano, a powerful choice because he's a marshal and he doesn't cost that much, but there are better choices. San gives us Carrier. As I mentioned before, Carrier is powerful, but you can have better. In New York, MacArthur, powerful. He has a 5-star marching ability, very good, but just he doesn't stand a chance against other generals. Peyton, he is powerful. The most powerful thing about Peyton is the 5-star in Panzer, the fact that he has explosives, the fact that he has an ace force, so he has very strong durability, and the street fight is in order to protect your cities. For the 5th spot, Peyton is one of the top choices, definitely. Bradley, powerful. He has level 4 explosives, so people might even choose him. But I do advise you against choosing him. There are better choices. Here we have Arnold. The strength of Arnold relies on the 4 stars of marching abilities. He is an interesting choice, but you certainly can find better. Clark is also an interesting choice. He has these street fightings, which is good, but you can find better. So in Istanbul we have Mannerheim, very powerful, one of the most powerful infantry generals because of the raider ability, and even camouflage gives him some credits. Some people might choose him, but for me, I certainly have made up my mind. I'll choose Vasilevsky. I choose him because of the fact that with plane fighting, he just gives a lot of punch against the enemy, and in the missions, we really need a strong infantry general, because we are left with all in general we have an infantry, a super tank, and 1 or 2 artilleries together with a carrier. So it's a very important thing to choose a good infantry general for the missions. So I'm gonna choose Vasilevsky, as I mentioned before. He is even powerful in artillery and in panzer. The only problem with Vasilevsky is the fact that he has just 1 marching ability, which is bad. For when you use him as artillery. I really prefer 2 stars in the marching ability, so that the rocket artillery moves 3 spaces. Anyway, you can put him in commando, and the commando force gains 1 extra movement. So, okay, Vasilevsky is my choice. Let's just buy him. Okay, let's see our generals. Here we have Badoglio, Goring, Guderian, Bai, and finally Vasilevsky. So all in all, we just have 2 artillery generals, 1 panzer, 1 air, mixed with some infantry capabilities, and finally the strongest infantry general is Vasilevsky. Okay. I'm very happy general. I'm waiting for the 6th one, so to complete all of my generals list. Okay, see you in the next video. Au revoir.